Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and a warm welcome if you're new, honey. So today we are going to talk about seeing Emmanuel Haro's dad, what appears to be in a prison jumpsuit, helping out police officers to find Emmanuel's remains. Also, we're going to get a little bit more into the family history because, ooh child, it is crazy. So if you're ready to get into this crazy story, just stay tuned. Jake Haro and his wife, Rebecca Haro, are now being accused of unaliving their infant child. And it looks like Jake is now trying to lend a helping hand to police officers to locate the remains. Now, y'all, we already know this has something to do with a deal. Maybe they said, if you get out here and you help us look for this body, we will give you a deal. I feel like, actually another commenter had said this on the last video, but I'm pretty sure one is going to turn over on the other. One is going to betray the other and just end up spilling all the beans so that they get a lesser sentence. And then that other person is just going to be screwed, honey. So for those who don't know by now, Emmanuel Haro was a 7-month-old child who was reported missing by his mother, Rebecca Haro. She told news stations a bunch of different hullabaloo. A lot of people just saw right through her theatrical, performative mess that she, did with the news stations, and a lot of eyebrows were raised along with a lot of side eyes. So at that point they began getting death threats, all this boo-hoo-hoo. But come to find out, investigators confirmed that they did fake the kidnapping and that the child has not been seen in over a month. And the information about Emmanuel not being seen in over a month came from a podcast. It was actually a true crime podcast, and it's called Seriously. It's a play on words, like serial killer. But anyway, the host, Annie Elise, she actually mentioned that family and loved ones, have said that they haven't seen baby Emmanuel in over a month. And I think that's kind of crazy. Like, no, as a friend or a family member, you wouldn't think that these parents would, take it this far. But it's kind of crazy. He's been missing for a month and no one has said, like, hey, let me see Emmanuel. Hey, how's Emmanuel doing? Hey, oh, we're on FaceTime. Show me baby Emmanuel. Let me see that cute little face. I just think it's kind of wild, and it honestly breaks my heart a little bit because had someone stepped in sooner, we don't know, he might still be here. But the way things are looking now, he's probably not. There is some crazy family background going on. So number one, I mentioned in my last video, but a 2-year-old was taken out of Jake Haro and Rebecca Haro's care a night before that they were even arrested. And this was for like something not even pertaining to the case, which is just crazy because what's going on over there? You got a baby missing, now you got one that's getting taken out of your care. Obviously something is wrong. And it's clear to me that somebody should have stepped in for these kids way before now. But honestly, now that it's happening, I'm glad that they are taking more of a notice, not just to baby Emmanuel, but to all of the children that are in this crazy environment. And now investigators are saying that there's a video of Rebecca with a black eye on August 3rd. And they're not saying anything concrete, but they're saying that it may exist. But I will tell y'all right now, the fact that they have a specific date tells me that they probably do have a video of her with the black eye. And it's crazy because I mentioned that as well. This black eye looked so old. That was not fresh. That did not happen the day of. And the fact that she was making it seem like she got hit in the eye that day, that's another telltale sign to me that I knew she was lying. Also, how did somebody hit you in the face and you get a black eye that way, but you say someone hit you in the back of the head and you couldn't see them? But, in order to give someone a black eye, you got to be kind of like in front of them in their line of view. So, a lot doesn't make sense here. Now, I was able to find a clip of Emmanuel Haro's father searching for him in Moreno Valley. So let's take a look at that. And because of the intensity of this case, there have been warrants, to seize vehicles, to seize cell phones, also to go inside of the home. There have been cadaver dogs. People have been looking in the local area. Police have been doing their search. Also, there have been people in the community also doing a search of their own as well. It seems as though Emmanuel Haro's parents were not the only parents that were messed up in this family. You have, first of all, Emmanuel's half-sister. The mother was allowing abuse from Jake onto Promise, which is his half-sister, and that's what caused serious injury. She's blind. She has limited brain function. Now you have an uncle in the family on the mother's side, and he's currently serving 50 years to life in prison because he unalived his girlfriend and staged it as a suicide. So lying just runs in the family, apparently. As of now, baby Emmanuel's remains have not been found, and a lot of people online are upset because it's seeming like Jake is just taking them on a goose chase. I mean, how many people have you unalived? I would think that situation would stick in your head, like, where that baby's at. Stop messing around, stop playing, stop wasting people's time, because you guys have wasted people's time enough. Seriously, from pretending and acting like you're the victims of something heinous that you guys were the ones that did it. You're talking about bring my baby home when you're the reason why your baby's not home. How insane is that? I've said it before and I'll say it again. These people are pure evil. To sit here and, number one, commit a crime like this, to number two, play the victim in a crime like this when you were the aggressor, you were the one who caused everything. I could not imagine what those kids were going through on a day-to-day, because these parents are so freaking awful. And not only have these parents just torn up their family and left it in shambles, but they've also left the community in shambles.
The search today for missing 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro. Authorities out with the infant's dad, looking for possible remains in Moreno Valley. Good evening, I'm Susan Hirasuna. The search taking place in a remote area of 60 Freeway and Gilman Springs Road.
The boy's father, Jake, in an orange jumpsuit Sunday with deputies from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department in a desolate area along the 60 Freeway near Gilman Springs Road. So far, the baby still missing. Outside the baby's home in Cabazon, a memorial grows larger by the hour.
We just come up here to give our respects for this baby, Emmanuel.
Strangers stopping by with candles, balloons, and messages for missing Emmanuel, now feared dead.
It's beautiful that baby Emmanuel gets the support. It's very unfortunate that he wasn't able to get it while he was still here. I woke up on this floor.
Emmanuel's mother, Rebecca, 10 days ago, telling Fox 11 she was attacked in a Yucaipa shopping center by someone who stole her baby. Authorities Friday arresting her and her husband Jake for suspicion of murder, saying their stories didn't add up. This map highlighting key points in the investigation, including a report of child abuse in Moreno Valley, the couple's home in Cabazon, the shopping center in Yucaipa where the mother claims a kidnapping took place, and the rural spot Sunday authorities looked for possible remains.
I have a mother, and it just affects me because I have babies at home as well, so it's very close to home.
The search now dragging on as the community waits, desperate for answers.
If these people don't want to come forward to doing the right thing, well, let God do his will, because God will bring all darkness to light.
This whole situation is just outright devastating, but if I have any more updates, I'll be sure to let you guys know, like I always do. And if you have anything that you want to add, go ahead and leave it down in the comments, whether it's just like, some information that you found online, or if you just want to put your 2 cents in. But if you made it to the end of this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell. That way you're notified every time I post. And in the meantime, y'all be careful out here. Please look out for your friends and your loved ones. And if you haven't seen a loved one in a while, go ahead and check on them, because you never know what could be going on. Seriously. Okay, love you. Bye.